Next up, stage selection.
Training room.
Our fighters will want to pick the appropriate character for this match.
All right, let's get it. All right, let's get it. All right.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 with the life lead. Goes for the drive rush there. So, a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Player 2 is maintaining the KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A wave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Dashes forward. Uses the target combo as a filler. What'll happen here? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Their will to win is really being tested here. Burnout activates. Were they baiting them into that? Putting the cherry on top. Nails the evasive. And this is going to do big damage and create some space. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Grabs and throws them away. Combo with the target combo. Shoots off a fireball up close. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Gets the crossing. Jumps over their opponent and tags them with the jump attack to flip their block direction. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. Grabs him. Knockdown. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Scrapping it out up close. Zones with the fireman. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up.
Noticeable luck finds the target. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Misses the drive and down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Gets through the opening. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Let's opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. From up above, who's going to start things off? Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 goes for the Shin Hashogeki. In there! Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
What stage will they choose? We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
All right.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throws him down. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. They hit each other. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Medium pay, Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Changes things up with an overhead. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big gun yet. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Going in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Next with a sandblast. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Sandblast. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Turning it right up with the super. Dangerous range here. Okay, here we go. Back that thinking cap, overdrive Shoryuken. Ooh, what a smart throw. Throw is denied. What a read. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 is mounting a comeback. Sets up with the jump in. Can that Shogeki to push forward? What a parry. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. They've been keeping a full drive gauge in their pocket, but they gotta pull it up. Jamma! Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Connects with the throw. The throw is tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Throws them. What's next? Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. All right. Lots of aggression from both sides. Solid throw. With this super art connect. Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Taking stock. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Shocks them with a projectile. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 creates a good corner. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Goes for the level 2 super and races. Set up the punch back. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna in there? Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast! Who's going to start things off? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Awesome! What's their game plan here at this critical stage? What's the next move? Shingu Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Okay, here we go. Are they going to be able to come correct them? Looking for, oh yo, Rock super hit. What now? Rock super hard incoming. Player 1 flipping the sprint of fireball at that range. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Grabs him, steps in for the throw. Throws him down. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, easy tech. Very critical point of the match with Fold takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Shows a medium kick. Scrapping it out up close. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Uses the parry. Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there. Throws them to negate the block. Medium kick hits. Still slugging it out at this range. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They're backed up into the corner. How do they read that throw? The super doesn't hit. Super clutch corners. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Oh, yo, Rock super, what a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Charges up the plasma. That's not gonna hit. Throws a fireball. Going in. And eats it. Jets with a sandwich. Raw super hard incoming. Has the Vulcan blast sealed the deal? Who will set the bait at this range? Drive rush. Amazing. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They've got to start cooking. Solar plexus strike. Player 2 connects with the throw. Time to make them famous. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Dumps them. Player 2 is gonna be watching.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection. Our fighters will want to pick the appropriate character for this match. All right, both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Goes for the drive rush there. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Will this super art connect? Taking KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Sandblast! Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown and uses the gauge for a super art. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. Drops them hard. What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What's this Shinkuhado gonna do? That's not gonna hit. Throws a fireball. Crowns him from above. This is what a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this fight. Who will come out on top in this final round? Charges up the plasma. This is gonna hurt. Broken blast. Will this change the round? Player 2 with slick drive gauge control. Is this in the bag? Target combo into player 2 has a super gauge advantage. Checks with a sandblast. Getting it all on the plasma. Noticeable life lead is a crowns them from above. Player 2 needs to use their drive move to have any chance of a comeback. Sets up with the jump in.
This top line.
Can that Shogeki to push forward? It is over! Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that app.
Special online practice. Arcade practice. Character guides.
Hard for you, huh?
Heads up! 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 Too slow! Where you going? Too slow! 10 left!
Verse one-on-one.
Next up, stage selection. Our fighters will want to pick the appropriate character for this match. Alright, now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Alright, you ready?
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Decides to go in with the target combo. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. Flips the grab. Shocks him with the projectile. All right, what's coming up next? The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Anything could happen here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up. The kick hits! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Connects with medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. Medium kick hits. Combo with the target combo. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. A quick breather. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Fireball, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Racer hit, we're gonna see it rain. Very slick with the combo. So, what's next? Drive rush to keep it going. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. A quick breather. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Takes a trip. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. Neither of them willing to back off here. Very solid corner step. Life lead opens up. Solid throw. Shinku Hadouken. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Solid combo. Medium kick hits. Box him with a target combo. Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Connects with medium kick. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. What'll happen here? Love tap to close it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight. An opening.
Medium kick. Target combo into. Breaks it up. Sees the overhead coming. Dangerous range here. Connects with medium kick. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Nails the arrangement. And this is going to do big damage and create some space. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this cage disparity. Great job in escaping that. What's this Shinku Hadouken gonna do? What were they thinking? Scuffle, impact, squat. Sees the overhead coming. What are they gonna do? All the throw connects. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Connects with the throw. What now? Shakes things up with a fireball. Give me a yo, rock, super hit. Okay, here we go. Checks with a sandblast. Overhead, but it won't work. A jump in? It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Drive boosted Hadouken. Medium kick hit. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Trips him up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Is the fireball part of their corner game? If you're gonna use the super art gauge, you need to make it count with some solid damage. Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. And takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The impact doesn't do anything. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice block. Hits him with a stop and bop. Throws him to negate the block. Bops him with a target combo. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Both fighters planning something? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Racer hit, we're going to see it rain. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Throws them. Going in? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Utilizes the parry here to try and stack. Charges up the plasma. Dashes forward. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
The last round. It's now or never. Sandblast fires off the Shinku Hadouken. One uses their drive gauge. Player 1 can't let this simmer. It's got super art to show what a PhD fighters can do for you. Side switch! Amazing! Player goes to the air. Gets into perfect fireball range. Both stop. Goes airborne! Player 2 is in a very good spot now. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Anticipated that throw. Half the Vulcan blast seals the deal? Both fighters are playing with a full deck of drive. They need to show their head. Get them in the air! Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Fighting round. One-on-one.
Time to select a stage.
Training room.
The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role?
All right.
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
You ready? This will be round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Strikes back with the drive impact. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Throws them. What's next? Will this super art connect? It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Throws them to negate the block. They have only a sliver of life left, and they can't rely on their SA gauges either. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Springs forward with a gutsy fireball, gives them the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Right there!
Uses the target combo as a filler. Combo with the target combo. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. You got there going for the super art. Vulcan Blast. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. What'll happen here? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sandblast. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in. A super art. Opts for the level 1 Vulcan Blast. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both sides getting crowns them from above. All the throw connects. Player two is in a very good fireball at that range. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. With the throw. Gets the jump in. Trips him up. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player one is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. With this super art connect, this is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Springs forward with the drive rush. A quick breather. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. This is it. Just in there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? The jump in catches them. Whew, that last round went right down to the line. We don't know who's going to win, but with both fighters evenly matched, any small mistake is going to end up being costly. Zones with the fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. There's an overdrive shorty. Even fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Hits him with a stop and bop. You've got a drive rush to keep it going. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Player one needs to use the credit overhead, but it won't work. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Nice fireball. What'll be the plan here? A fireball at that range? Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. What are they thinking here? Neither of them willing to back off here. Player one chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Combo with the target combo. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. In there! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Gingu Hadouken! Both life and super hard gauges are not looking good. Time to grind it out. Looking to impress with his flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.